So then, penultimate match of the night, stipulation time. Stephen McGurn and Oisin Wallace are still in the night. They must win against Joe Prince and Michael Hope. And if they do that, and Phil Harrison and Cam Tolley win their match against Luke McEvoy and Dave Halliday, well, well, well. Strap in, it's four-way six-red shootout time. Now, if form comes into play, Joe Prince and Michael Hope get the result that they are favourites for in this match, they will go simply to 5 points. They've won 2 and drawn 1, and they may well have a six-red shootout against someone from the match still to come. Hope that all makes sense. Hope you're following.
Yeah, you will say that Stephen and Oisin played so much better in their second match than they did in their first match. The layout they've been handed here was a poor one, and it's still a poor one. And I'm glad they tried to make something happen. There wasn't really a path through to the bad ball. They just tried to make something happen. Because if they had gone the cleaner way and popped 2 or 3 balls and then tried to deal with the red on the left-hand side, then I could see them of just potting themselves into an absolute mess here. But what's happened is that they've attacked it, then they've missed early, and actually this one is very much in the balance. The yellow at the top of the table, as long as that doesn't pass the 2 reds, that yellow at the top is an absolute horror show for the yellows, and it makes this tactical exchange fascinating. It's a shame. It's a shame we can't get the cameras up that high at the table. I would love to know if that yellow goes. It doesn't look like it from the main camera, and it doesn't look like it from the overhead either, but we've been fooled many times before. But that is such a big key to this tactical exchange. I'd rather be reds as long as that doesn't go, even from a snooker.
Yeah, the snooker hit is very, very simple.
How about this? He's looking at the kick shot 3-ball plant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, it's made it anyway. Can
you
believe that?
That is one of the more bonkers shots you'll ever see. Reds stay at the table. He attempted the kick shot 3-ball plant. He got the kick shot 3-ball loss of turn and then fluked the red in the middle. How do you like it? And now Reds are wide open.
That's bonkers. I don't even know how to feel, whether that I feel like it's a fluke or they were unlucky or then they were lucky. That was incredible. What we do know is that they have to show more composure than I'm showing in the commentary box, settle themselves down and roll these in and take the lead.
That was a quite bonkers shot. That's clean.
Yeah, that was nice. That was the one that could go wrong. So easy just to catch them thick and get it all wrong. And this one should just be a natural track of the cue ball. Got to hit it though. It goes long anyway. It goes long. I was worried they were going to just come up short if they were playing for it in the centre. Wow.
What an incredible start. I've not seen Simon Webb this enthused in a long time. A mix of mad shot making and the prospect of a 4-way 6-red. I mean, it won't make shot of the tournament for obvious reasons, as it wasn't intentional. We're never going to give it to a fluke. But have you ever seen a weirder shot?
Well, initially I thought, because obviously they got that little thinner than they wanted a thicker contact. Initially I was thinking, oh, they've made it, and then the yellow comes and does the blocking, and I thought, oh, that's unlucky. And then they get really lucky. Importantly, they made sure of the finish on the back of it, and they did really, really well. The shot to top left, the clip up, it was excellent. And here we go, golden duck on the back of it. Oh no, it stays on the table.
Wow.
But it is ball in hand with a great chance here. And I have to say, Stephen was the weaker of the 4 players in the first match of the night, and he's got stronger and stronger as the night's gone on, and he played 2 great shots after the fluke. And he's looking sharp out there all of a sudden, and he's got a chance to make it 2-0.
Yeah, he certainly is.
The yellow that he's looking at to pass the 8-ball goes top right. I don't think you need to worry about. I wouldn't want to move that 8-ball just in case it gets a little bit messy with the 2 yellows below it. I'd be tempted to try and keep it a little bit cleaner than that. As long as that yellow does pass the top right, you know, really comfy. If it's slightly awkward, then it's a different proposition. It looks like it goes clean enough.
Yeah, it's nicely played.
Okay, 8 ball's done no damage, but those 2 yellows on the right-hand side are the awkward 2. He just had a look. Maybe he slides underneath them here rather than trying to get above them. Does one of those? It's so difficult to tell from here whether that red is making it a tight pocket or making it a big pocket. It looks tight to me. Flick's good. The flick works out
lovely,
beautifully.
Still a little bit of work for McGurn.
Yeah, well, I'd love to be level with the yellow, so it's all in your eye line. But the good news is you can just concentrate here, and it's a comfy punch it across the table shot. Yeah, one more good piece of cueing.
Not surprised to see Stephen improve as the night's gone on. Very, very talented player. Really was the A side of this pairing, at least on paper. He's set to represent the Northern Irish international men's team this week in Ireland, in Ennis, at the World Championships. That is a Northern Irish team that has gone final champion final over the last 3 years of World Championships, and they'll be looking to get their title back this year. And one of the men they've turned to do that is Stephen McGurn.
He looks a different player than he did in the first match, though. In the first match, he just didn't look himself, didn't look right, and he's come back strong. And how about this as a turnaround for Joe Prince? He's at the table with a buzzer beater opportunity that he's expecting to take out to give his partnership complete control of the night, and he hasn't played another shot since. And he's 2-0 down, and he might be 3-0 down and not play a shot here off the back of that break. Does he have an opener? Has an opener on reds. I don't think he's got an opener on yellow, certainly not an easy one. You clip back top left maybe. Does the red at the top of the table pass to top left? I think it does. So reds are doable here. All about the red at the top. Pretty confident it goes.
Well, it's like a team reborn. Both teams have gone the opposite direction.
Got to be careful not to go too far up the table here, or if he's going to, make sure you come back out. Straight's no good. Yeah, that was my worry. Just got a little bit too close, too high up the table. Now he's got to cue a really good one in. I think there is a little bit of angle here. Yeah, more angle than I first feared for him. That was nice.
3 yellows play big, but he has room with which to work. Trickles by. This 8 ball for a 3-0 lead. In it goes. What a match so far from McGurn and Wallace. And the 4-way 6-red shootout is very, very much alive. The closest we've ever come, and we did come close, was in the Champions League earlier on this year, I think it was. Feels like a long time ago. I suspect it was not all that long ago. It's all part of getting old and all of that. Si's nodding away to my left. But Carl Morris was public enemy number 1 that night, certainly in the commentary box, as it was he who had the golden opportunity to take us all the way, missing a buzzer beater attempt in the penultimate match, which would have set up one more match for a 6-red shootout 4 ways. But if the Northern Irish can get the job done here, this is officially the closest we've ever come.
I would suggest 3-0 up in this match is the closest we've ever come already. But what a performance. Break clearance, reverse clearance, break clearance. An opportunity to do 4 straight visits and limit Michael and Joe to 2 shots. This would be the trickier clearance of the lot by the looks of things. Actually, no, it was the first one wasn't a break clearance, was it? There was the one safety shot from Michael in there, but still, they've had a safety shot and a break. I wonder if there's enough room to get on the red. There you go. I think there is. Looking at that camera angle there. Oh, we're not going to find out in this visit anyway. First mistake from them. It looks like there would have been enough room to get to the red nearest the yellow top left. Michael and Joe are in a bit of bother here. It's not just the scoreline. This is a tough layout for them. I think they're taking this on full-blooded. Oh, what a shot that is from Michael. Fabulous shot. They weren't worried about leaving a ball on up the table because they might as well lose it 4-0 than try and drag out a tactical frame here and not have enough time to do anything about it. That was full-blooded and the right decision, certainly now. Joe's just telling Michael what he wants, which is that yellow in the middle of the table. I think, has he left it too straight? Possibly a touch. You can get there, but you're forcing it. Wants to be closer to the red. You can move the cue ball beautifully on these tables, though, so let's see if he can force it across. He tried to by missing it, but essentially...
Yeah, got the cue ball, didn't get the pot. Yeah, that was the only way he was doing it.
Good news for Stephen and Oisin as he's made a complete mess of the table in terms of it's going to kill the clock here. Best thing for them would have been an easy run out. The second best thing was a mess, and that's what they've got. Don't pot a ball here, keep it a mess. What a shot that is from Joe. And he'll feel a little bit hard done by if he can't do anything with the other yellow because it's stuck on the red. He's probably hoping that maybe there was another plant that showed itself. It's not the case. Oh my. Oh, what a couple of shots that is.
If you just took a screenshot of where this frame was 2 shots ago versus where it is now, I don't think you'd quite believe how they've done it.
That's what he was playing as well. Absolutely expecting that to happen. Centre pocket he felt was playing big. Kicked it. This goes in, which it has. Wow, what a turnaround in this frame. Oh, not quite landed. Might be another big shot coming up here for Michael. Yellow off red or the double through the gap. He's trying to play yellow off red and was worried about over hitting it and almost double hitting it and getting the push shot. And fouled anyway by not hitting a cushion. 8 ball's not a guarantee. But this is 3-0 up. And every second that ticks by is to their advantage.
Yeah, in a strange way, they almost don't really need to get this frame. They are killing the match stone dead here.
Not sure if he was playing a cannon on the yellow there and just got a little bit too much into it. It's fine though. I mean, they're just going to track a little bit too far across the table here, but as long as you make the pot, you know, as we talked about, every second is helping. Well, they've missed the pot, so what damage? 420. Michael's overdone it. Just okay.
Well. 3-1. But as we said, I don't think that's a frame that will feel like it's really hurt Stephen and Oisin.
It will if they lose the next one, though.
Yeah.
That was such a good chance, that last visit, to win it. Just go and win it. Just get it done. Now it's on them because they have the next break. It's on them to, if they come up dry or they don't find a finish, then they're going to be, there's plenty of time for back-to-back finishes, and the draw obviously is not going to be any good for them. So yeah, they've just put themselves under some pressure, unnecessary pressure.
Make a ball off this break, and it will make them feel a whole lot better. There's the ball off the break. Not a bad leave either for Mr. McGurn.
It's not bad, this. It's not bad at all. Every yellow's got a pocket. And the yellow that's awkward, you've got the connector to top right. So if you can land on that one, once you deal with these 4, if you can land on the one top right, it's easy enough to play on the one left center. Is he playing up for it now? Don't mind it. Don't mind it. You're not going to get great on the yellows down the table unless you're absolutely perfect angle on the yellow to left center to top straight through. The reason I don't mind it because it's the ball that can go wrong, and arguably easier to land on the yellows down the table than the 8 ball, though not much in it. Done with a little bit more there. I think he was worried about hitting it firmer and flicking the red. The shot still needs to be made, and you can't track too far. He's going to run too far. Oh, perfect.
Well. We might be in for some night here in the Pairs Cup. Oisin Wallace and Stephen McGurn have said they are not done yet. And we are one result away for Phil Harrison and Cameron Tolley to win, to send us all the way to a 4-way 6-red shootout.